Welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. Wow, I actually really like
Revelio.
like they put a lot of thought and effort and all kinds of stuff into this.
Don't you see the romance of it all? You and I, we are the stuff of poems. Our love is the
Like they
muse
put a
our
lot of
loves.
detail into this as well. Like a lot of detail. It looks like our place is above us. How many floors do I need to go up? Aha, here we are. I think here's our first lesson. Check it out.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Nope, we have
Shall
now.
we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Okay, so let's try this thing, shall we? Think I got it?
Accio.
There we go.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
I like him. I like him a lot. He seems like a really good character. I like how, like, sometimes how you get, like, the loading screens, it gives me a chance just to take it all in.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Yeah, here's some more reading for me, I guess.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment.
Okay.
Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done.
Accio.
That's it!
Too much.
Don't lose your composure. Excellent control there.
Ah, a little bit too much.
Splendid!
No. But I
Very
just
good.
had it there.
Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
It's not much of a challenge for her.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Right, let's do this. Oh, she's going first. Okay.
Here we go. Yes.
Okay, my go.
Accio.
That's it!
There we go.
Let us see this.
Actually, she's gonna get 50 now, isn't she? God damn it. Right, let's try this again, shall we? Here we go.
Brilliant. Be sharp.
Damn it, I just made hers a lot higher. Yeah, you're showing
There you
off
go.
now.
Accio.
A perfect score. Remarkable.
You just drawed.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Okay.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
You
I'll
think?
say.
You go
Enough
first.
chatter.
Ladies
Focus
first.
now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go. That is how it's done.
All right. That one.
Accio.
I've got the timing right.
Very good.
What's this?
She's good. I think let's take this N one first. Oh, too much, too much.
Don't
Damn it.
lose your composure.
That was my bad.
Be sharp. There we go.
She's gonna win this.
Accio.
Come on, fall off, fall off. Yes.
Ouch! Well played.
There we go, we won. That's what I was trying to do. There we go. I'm getting better at that.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
That was fun. I enjoyed that. I like how they're putting now like our newfound skills to the test, which is good. I like it.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm glad you understand. I'm holding my own. Glad you understand.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
I like asking questions. I like background stories, so let's ask them.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world.
Wow.
So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
That's good. I'm glad it feels like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Sounds magical.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Oh, really? That's incredible.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Us British like being dramatic, I guess, right? Anyway, thank you.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing.
A word, if you would.
You know it won't work on humans.
Alright, so Accio we can use on humans. We've seen it already in practice from Professor Fig. He used it.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well,
Did?
an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Okay, thank you. There we go. Quest complete, charms. And we leveled up to level 2. It also looks like my achievements aren't coming through for some strange reason. I'm not sure why. But yeah, they're not popping up. I'm getting notifications for them on other devices. But I guess let's continue to our next one. So side quests are available as well, indicated by that. But don't currently see any. Anyway, let's head over to our next quest. Let's head there and let's do that.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
I am indeed.
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Good day. Right, let's head to our next class. I really want to go on foot. I think we could fast travel, but we're not going to try and use fast travel as little as we can. Just because I want to explore the place, I want to see the sights, like, and everything. I want to see the amount of detail they put into this, which seems to be quite a bit of detail. Like some of these hallways and stuff weren't seen in the films or anything, so they literally had to come up with them themselves. So just like seeing the scale of the map and everything they've created, it's quite big. From what I've heard and everything, from people who went out and actually looked at things beforehand. It looks like there's a fast travel point here where you can grab, which is good.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
But yeah, unlock these as we go. It means we can fast travel here again in the future if we want to. But let's begin this quest.
Is that all you've got?
Yeah.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now,
nope.
You may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Alright. So, let's learn the spell, shall we? Here we go. There we go.
Levioso.
Practicing on a feather.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
She's obviously learned unspeaking magic.
Let us begin with a basic cast.
Perform a basic cast.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier. Now, well done.
There you go. So the shield
Very
around
good.
it tells you which one
But
to cast.
the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should
Levioso.
lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I do enjoy a lively duel.
What are you doing up there? Levio!
Don't always do with us again. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
I think we figured that out.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
We're a little smug.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you,
Oh, yeah.
Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
All right.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Oh yeah.
Revelio.
I see a chest there on the map, but I don't really see where it is. Anyway, let's talk to this guy.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
No, we're gonna go with not tell everybody much. We're gonna go with what Professor Fig said. It's gonna go. It was never used my wand in combat.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
There we go. There's another quest complete. Almost level 3. Nice. Looks like we've got somebody here we can talk to.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Or maybe he's not. Right, anyway, it looks like we've got another new quest on the map. I think let's head there. It seems like it's back down in like the main lobby area. We'll go on foot. I'm liking exploring. I'm also just being mindful of how long the episodes are getting. I'm actually I'm enjoying this game that much. I haven't realized how long I've been recording for. Been recording a little while. We'll maybe just do one more mission or so. Oh, it's a cat. Not a huge fan of cats in real life. I'm actually allergic to them. It's weird because I'm allergic to cats, but not dogs. There's another one of these here.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Unlock as many of these as possible. Anyway, let's begin. Oh, we meet Professor Weasley. All right, let's go see Professor Weasley. See what she's got for us.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
I really just want to say... Yeah. Yes, there was, but that's as far as I would go. I'll just go... Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Has Professor Fig said anything?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Cool.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one.
Oh,
now,
cool.
Regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed
Cool.
your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Good. Because, during the quizzing, which I did right at the beginning, and before the game even came out, we got ourselves a wand, so... hopefully it looks good. I think I've seen a picture of it and it seems to be alright. Not probably the best one, but hey ho. Anyway, let's ask some questions and then we'll continue.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
Oh, cool, thank you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Oh, cool.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
Cool. Right, I'm ready to go.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Oh, I don't know who I want to choose. Seriously, you're making me choose.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep
Good.
you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Thank you. There we go. I'm pretty sure the person we picked to go with is the one with the accent. Like, I like her accent. I think that's why I chose her. Anyway, speak to Professor Ronan to retrieve your first assignment. Assignments, types of quests given to you by Hogwarts professors that, when completed, reward you with new spells, which is what we need. The reward for completing your first assignment will be new charm. Okie dokie. Yep, we're gonna go do that. Let's go do it. Like, I'm hoping to record at least, like, I don't know where I'm cutting these up yet. Like, I've literally recorded now for almost 2 hours. I'm still into this game, like, big time. So much fun. Hope you guys are enjoying the series and everything.
There you are.
Sorry if I'm not talking too much. Anyway, let's talk to Professor Ronan.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience. And these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
Yeah, makes sense.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Alright, let's do it. Guess
This
we're going
is
to
the
do some
right area.
repairing.
I wonder where the flying page is.
Let's do Revelio. There it is. Where's it at? There it is.
Revelio.
I hear it, but I just don't see it. There it is. Like, do I have to jump into it? I'm just not sure how to get it. Whoops, wrong button. Like, how am I supposed to grab it? Accio. There we go. Got it. I figured it out. Just do a bit of hopping, skipping, and jumping. Okay, so now what we need to do is we now need to collect the flying pages. I think there's another one over here somewhere. We've got one. Need to go grab the other one. Seems to be inside
A flying
here.
page must be around here somewhere.
Revelio.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am?
Nope.
Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Why does everybody hate you? I want to know.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun
That'd be
challenge.
nice.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Yeah.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
We'll have a look for them.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Bless her. Anyway, we'll find them eventually.
Brilliant.
There we go. We've got the page book anyway. We've got another mission out of it. Not too bad.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Yeah, I will. Right, now what do we do? Yeah, we're not going to be looking for the gobstones too quickly. I don't even know what they look like, to be honest, but, oh, didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
No.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we?
Right,
remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Alright, let's do this. Not very good at that, but getting better. First things first, we need to... Okay.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Right, let's try it.
Repair.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Very good. Now what I'm gonna do is can we toggle what mission we're doing? How do we do that again? Not challenges. Quests. We haven't quite. Oh no, we have unlocked quests. Good. So gobstones. Crossed ones round 1. Not sure where crossed ones is. I think that is everything. Where's crossed ones at? Here? I think it's there, but it's not allowing me to access it. I wonder if I have to activate it in quests. No, that's ages away. I'm guessing it's probably talk to these people here who are probably the Gobstone people. Anyway, we'll come back to that. I think what we'll do for now, though, is we'll do Welcome to Hogsmeade. We will walk, though, because I want to explore. There's a chest around here somewhere. Guessing it's inside of here.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I will keep an eye out for them. We'll probably look for them eventually. Obviously, as we explore and talk to more and more people, more things we'll find and everything. A lot of these are points of interest, probably. But right now, I want to focus on the story just a little bit. Just a tad.
What the fuck are you doing, Morgan?